Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
He's across
that one, 28 yards on the ground.
A 28-yard.
Right off the bat, a chunk play into enemy territory.
And I don't care how you plan for it. I don't care what you see on tape where you think you can get that type of a play. That's still a great rush and a little bit of a surprise to break off a run like that this early in the game.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Robbie Anderson, the man he was looking for, and that'll bring up second down. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. They'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
We expected this defense to be tested by this passing game coming into this one. And there's an example on this first possession of the game.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Bridgewater going to give this to McCaffrey. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. At the Vikings.
2nd and 11. From the gun, Bridgewater. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete. He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore, and it's 3rd down.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Bridgewater. And he's got it complete to Anderson. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Bridgewater, a play fake to McCaffrey. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. This is McCaffrey on the give. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Maybe go for it.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Panthers take it right down and score on the opening drive. And this will be good to give the Panthers a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Panthers 7, Vikings nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. On the return, here comes Amir Abdullah. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent game, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Give to Cook out of the gun. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. That whistle against a big right tackle.
You'd think being able to fire out and block it'd be a lot easier to not commit a holding penalty, but it's tough to keep those guys right in front, isn't it?
Working out of the gun, Winston. He'll dump this off to Cook. And he showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. Second and 11 now. The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And he'll get this only up to about the 35.
Dalvin Cook, the ball carrier. He's brought down by Shaq Thompson. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 10.
On 3rd down, Winston. He's going to fire one. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And look at this route past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A very well-executed play. It goes for 29 yards. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 36. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And Thielen's got it. Touchdown Vikings. Adam Thielen, his 9th. An extra point away from tying this thing up. It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts. Dan Bailey now for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to...
And that'll be intercepted by the Pro Bowl safety Harrison Smith. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49. Nice pick there for the reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week, and a good story on that. He said he didn't even know he won the award. His buddy had to call him. He saw it on television and said, hey, congratulations. How about that?
And I'll bet you his buddy said, well, since you didn't know, I'll just go ahead and claim the award, right? And everything that goes along with it. But the reason he won the award the previous week and what we just saw there, instincts, understanding where the play is going and being able to make a play on the football.
Tackle made by K1 Short.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
On second down, Cook. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave him with a 3rd down and 6 to go.
He was brought down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. Here's the first carry for Bo Scarborough. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll try to throw now. Winston setting up the screen for Cook. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards. So they had the big loss on that 1st down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Winston. He will find the rookie from LSU. That's Justin Jefferson. Just 18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a 1st down.
Minnesota Vikings.
1st down, here's the run with Cook. And they'll get him down right about the 20. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Now they'll run it with Scarborough. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. These two teams all tied after 1. They've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Winston. Being chased out. And he's going to score. It's a Viking touchdown. Jameis Winston with his 19th touchdown, his 2nd of the game. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Bailey now for the extra point. Got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Vikings 14, Panthers 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. Give the tackle there to Daniil Hunter.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 36-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. He's going to look deep for more. It's caught at the 10. A big play there for Carolina. 54 yards.
10-yard line.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
Pick up of 2.
Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Curtis Samuel with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. And he puts it through.
That ties the game at 14.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be... It's intercepted. Picked up by the rookie Jeremy Chin. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
1st and 10.
When you're in man coverage, you have help over the top, you become a much more confident defender. Trail the receiver and know that someone over the top can make a play, and that's exactly what happened here. The free safety coming up with the interception.
Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. McCaffrey following the penalty. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yannick Ngakoue on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
A gain of
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play. And sometimes it can break big.
And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And they'll get this down to the 10. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
And there's a catch by Christian McCaffrey, and he plays a huge role in the passing attack. He's caught over 100 passes each of the last 2 years, so he is a defense's nightmare because how do you identify him before the snap on every play? Is he a running back? Is he a receiver? Do you guard him with a defensive back, a linebacker? Whatever you do, he tends to have the answer himself and ends up making big plays.
7-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd and 7, Bridgewater. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Daniil Hunter, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. So Bridgewater needing to work a little magic after that sack on a 3rd and long. Throwing is Bridgewater. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And the Panthers stake claim to a 3-0 lead. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play call. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Handoff comes to Cook. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Winston from the gun on 3rd down. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He'll get 15 and a Vikings 1st down.
At the 41-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Winston. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
It leads to
got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
A 2nd down throw for Winston. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this 1st half of action. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Lets it fly, and this is caught. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Adam Thielen with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Vikings are going to retake the lead. Now Bailey to tack on the extra point. It's up and good to make it 21-17.
Vikings 21, Panthers 17.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But you also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Off the play fake, Bridgewater lines up and left. He's got a man, complete. And out across midfield down to the 45. 33 yards that time.
3 yards on the play.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. To throw is Bridgewater. That'll be taken in by Anderson. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Harris. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10.
Well, this had trouble written all over from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different colored jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Here's Winston. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's able to take this one up to the 45-yard line. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. From the gun, Winston. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. K1 short with a sack. That's 315 pounds of man right there. Now a signal and a timeout call, as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Here's Winston. Lets it fly for Thielen. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by the rookie Jeremy Chin. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action.
It's a big one now. It's a big one.
So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game, as we send you down 2. Has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week on our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. 16 yards, a 1st down.
And It's pretty evident when you watch how Minnesota plays, just how important Dalvin Cook is to their offense. 1,000-yard rusher a year before, the first one the Vikings had since Adrian Peterson was dominating their carries. And having Cook in the lineup for the bulk of the season, that made Minnesota exactly what their head coach Mike Zimmer wanted them to be. A much more physical team that complemented their defense.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
From the 44, Winston, blitz coming, and down he goes. Yetur Gross-Matos, the rookie. That's why they drafted him, getting in there and making the play defensively. And looks like they've got 6 DBs on the field here for a 3rd and 9. A give. This is Cook. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. It's a 6-yard gain, and it leaves them looking at a 4th down.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Fielded just inside the 20. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Their defense just came up with a stop right out of the locker room, and now can the offense take advantage?
Yeah, we don't want to turn this into something that it's not. It's only a one-score game, so it's not exactly a crucial possession. But at the same time, they'd like to get things started and at least come away with 3 points.
Tackle made that time by Anthony Barr.
No gain on them.
They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Bridgewater now. Steps away to his left. Bridgewater. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into his windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a 2nd interception. Really a bad throw, so maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Anthony
Barr in on the tackle.
Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 38-yard line.
They go play action. Bridgewater. He's going to look deep for more. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Let's see who this is on. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, get there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
The tackle made there by Harrison Smith.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Now Bridgewater, quick throw out wide to Samuel. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
To throw, Bridgewater. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
The field goal is...
A little brief second of indecision there was certainly hooking, but bottom line, it's good.
Yeah, and, you know, got a little bit of English on it, right? That left-footed kicker trying to pop it through. A little bit too close to the right upright for his liking, but he'll take the 3.
So we're back to a 1-point game now as the kickoff comes. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
They go play action here on 1st down. This one brought in by Jefferson. And now nothing but green ahead of him. Touchdown, Vikings. 3 touchdown passes now. Are going to add on to their lead. And Charles, I had an offensive coordinator tell me one time that they design every play to score. I don't know how true that is, but he had to run a long way after that catch. Heck of a play.
I think that when he was telling you that, he was designing run after catch in every play. I mean, that's the only way to put it in there, and that's what we got on that one. Nice catch, and even better run for big yardage.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Complete out to Samuel on the quick throw. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Bridgewater, a play fake to McCaffrey. He'll look to throw. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Yannick Ngakoue. Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Here's Michael Pilardi now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Back to the NFL scoreboard for a second, 3rd quarter in Indy. Now you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And following that long touchdown pass, a 1-play drive last time, to see if the defense, you look at it ready, they don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. On the ground, it's Cook. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he is finally going to be brought down, but not before he gets it to the Panthers' 20. A big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the 2nd level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the 2nd level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. And Thielman's got it. Touchdown, Vikings. Pass of the afternoon. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. Extra point up and good by Bailey. And the lead is up to 15 now. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Glad to have you with us from Minneapolis. Third quarter here, 2nd and 10. Bridgewater to throw it. Oh, he'll take a shot from McCaffrey. And got his man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. McCaffrey. And able to find a little space. He gets this up over the 15 to the 16. It's a gain of 5, but they're still deep in a hole. 15 yards still to go on 3rd down.
Pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and long for Bridgewater. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's the Panthers in possession of the football, but facing a deficit here as we get to the 4th and final quarter of play. A first down throw for Bridgewater. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's 3rd down. The Panthers on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Play action now. Bridgewater. Taking a shot for Samuel. And that is incomplete.
I remember Coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
Their own 36-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They've got a chance now to put this game away following that last defensive stop and punt. A nice looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
10 at the 48-yard line.
Now Cook, he's got it off the draw. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. They run it again with Cook. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to bring up a third and about 7 left.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
On third down, Winston. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Colquitt on to kick as he sends it away. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. First down, Bridgewater. Flushed out right. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. Well, plays like that, Charles, no doubt, they're just going to continue to fuel this crowd.
And this defense is already playing well, but it also feeds on the energy of that crowd that you're talking about, and that takes them up to another level. Right now, they're playing really loose. They've got the lead, and what a nice stop they just made there behind the line of scrimmage.
The Panthers on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. His end zone, Bridgewater lines up and lets it go for Samuel, and that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater taking a shot for Samuel, and this is going to be incomplete. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And how about this for a setup? The ball will go over on downs at the 1-yard line. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. Jameis to throw it. And Rudolph has got it. The big tight end for a Viking touchdown. Kyle Rudolph, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
Makes the score Vikings 42, Panthers 20.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one. Well, probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. That catch good for only a couple. Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8 at the 23-yard line.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
It's a gain of 6, and it's 3rd down.
From the gun, Bridgewater to the right side and complete to Thomas. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Bridgewater. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. Second and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Daniil Hunter make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. So Bridgewater needing to work a little magic after that sack on a 3rd and long. Into the hands of his receiver, Anderson. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. Bridgewater to throw for it on 4th. And this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position.
On downs.
Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And a short gain down to about the 33. Big Derek Brown making the stop. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Working out of the gun, Winston. And it'll be intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. There he goes left side. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown.
Let's go!
So now out is the Panther offense as they'll come in and go for the 2-point try. They go with McCaffrey. McCaffrey will try to run it in. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
42. Panthers 26.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This will make it into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
And they take a knee.
Winston on the keeper. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 20-yard line.
And they will take a knee here.
Winston on the keeper.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. And they'll indeed take a knee.
Well, they certainly didn't appear to be fired up about their options throwing the football. So, to me, this seems like a case of just kind of taking their medicine there, run the ball, see if they could pick up something. Instead, they were throwing for a loss.
Here's Britton Colquitt now, standing just outside his own goal line.
Today's final score, Vikings 42, Panthers 26.